Hey friends, it's Chef Plum. I'm the co-host of Seasoned on Connecticut Public Radio, and we put a call out to everyone across the state because it's that time of year when corn's out there, and we were looking for fantastic corn recipes. And we got a bunch of them, and I'll tell you what, my co-host Marisol and myself, we went through them. We were trying to pick which ones we liked the most, and today we found a beautiful elote corn salad from a new friend at Hoosiers on the Move on Instagram. Megan Kriegel is going to join us here in just a second from Rocky Hill. This recipe is going to be a lot of fun to make. It's perfect for this time of year. So you can put it on something. You can use it as a side. You can use it as a salad on its own. So this recipe is going to be versatile for everybody out there. I can't wait to show it to you. Megan, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
There she is. And obviously, you must be from the great state of Indiana, right?
Correct. Yeah. My grandparents were farmers. We have lines at our parties for my dad's corn on the cob. So it's like in my blood.
I'm so glad to have you here. You are starting to build yourself up a great name on Instagram doing some food blogging, right?
Yeah, pretty much daily I'm posting, putting my own twist with edible glitter on everything pretty much.
I got to stop you because you said edible glitter.
Yeah.
So what's this edible glitter made out of?
You buy it online. It's edible. It's great. There's like disco dust. There's prism powder. There's all different kinds. It's like the different finely graded edible glitterness. And so,
Well, let's go through this and take a look at some of the stuff we have. Megan, can you show us?
sure. So what I have is I've already gone and I've already detasseled my corn here. I have my dekernelizer.
What is that?
You've never seen one of these before?
No. Here, this is mine. Look, you can see.
Okay.
that's my dekernelizer. It's a knife.
So got corn. I've already measured out 3 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. I've got 2 tablespoons here of minced garlic ready to go. I got some limes. I'm going to chop those up while the corn is cooking. I've got just a pinch of salt here. I got a little bit of chili powder to mix in it. And then I've already gone in pre-chopped onions. And then I've got a whole entire block of cotija cheese. I like to put all the cheese in myself just because I love cheese that much. You don't have to put the whole block.
Cotija cheese is a cow's milk cheese, the hard cheese that comes from essentially a place called Cotija in Mexico. And if you can't get it, and I've got mine here as well, you could probably use another hard cheese. You could use a Manchego. You could probably use even a Parmesan cheese if you want to get really crazy with it. What do you think, Megan?
Parm, absolutely, that'll work as well.
All right, let's get started with dekernelizing this corn. I want to see how you do it. And I want to show you how I do it.
Okay, just fold the corn down and you just run it down the whole entire length of the cob and it comes off really cleanly. It's not as messy, I've found, than like some of the other ways. But you just keep running it down.
I'm going to take my knife and I just start at the top of the corn like so. I just slide it down, right? Following the cob straight down. You can get all that corn off there. Super, super easy. I've got a lot of my corn already chopped up right here. You can see in my bowl. I'm going to add this to it. So also in this recipe, you've got some garlic. You've already got yours ready to go, right?
Yes.
So I want to show you guys how I'm going to do minced garlic. I've got one of these little microplanes here. It's like a smaller version of a box grater. It works fantastic. I'm going to use 2 garlic cloves here because they're pretty big. This is garlic I actually grew in my garden, which is pretty cool about it. So there we go. I'm just going to push that down. Then I take my knife, pull it all together, and sometimes you can even, if it makes life easier for yourself, you can put a little pinch of salt on it. It will make your board not smell as bad, your cutting board. And just run my knife through it just like this. Incredibly easy. Megan already cut her onion. I want to show you how I cut an onion just so you can see the quote-unquote chef's way to cut an onion. So, and Megan, you can tell me I'm wrong doing this if you want. This is your recipe, not mine.
Okay.
Here's my onion here. I'm going to come back down to the cutting board. I'm going to take my knife, leave my palm here, gently slide my knife through 2 slices, and then I take my knife like this and go straight down. And it makes little sections right there. Now, guys, remember, a sharp knife is way less dangerous than a dull knife, so have a sharp knife. Now, I'm going to take my knife, and you said small dice, right, Megan?
Yep, I did pretty small.
My knife cuts pretty close. Here we go. So then I just might run the knife through it a couple of times like this, just to finish it off. There we go. You can look at that. Look at that small dice there. So what's the next step in this recipe, Megan? What are we doing?
This is where we're going to put the corn in the frying pan. You can add your onion in now, or you can add your onion in after. I typically like to go and saute it a little bit with my corn, just because I feel like it gives a nice flavor when I'm sauteing.
Yeah. You're adding the onion and the corn to a bowl first, or are you adding it to the pan?
I'm gonna add it to the bowl first, just so that I can really mix it around.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'm gonna
following
mix
your
it.
lead. Putting mine in the bowl there. How about that garlic? Leave it on the side or put it in?
You can put it in too. I'll put
Yeah,
mine
now
in
we're
right now.
talking. I want that garlic in there. As it cooks, you get a lot more flavor out of it. All right, I think we look about the same here. So we're gonna add a little vegetable oil to the pan, right? All
I
right,
put about a tablespoon and a half of vegetable oil.
I've got a little vegetable oil in there. I'm gonna add this corn and onion mixture to it now, okay? And you can hear that sizzle. I say it that if you add something to a pan and it doesn't sound like an angry steak, your pan's not hot enough. And we're just trying to get that little bit of char on that corn. Is that right, Megan?
Correct.
The chef in me wants to season this right now. Can I do that or no?
Yes, you can do that.
You don't want to season it right here. You see how close my hand is. You do that, you're not going to get a good spreading of the seasoning around. I'm going to season from up top, just a pinch of salt in there. I'm going to give it a little toss. Just like that.
I like to put a little bit of the chili powder in now.
Let's add chili powder now. I love it. Just going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. There we go. I'm tossing it up in the pan. This looks fantastic. It smells amazing. So I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit because my stove is super hot. For this recipe, what else can we do to prep this one out? So we've got that done. We've got our bowl ready to mix it up in. Can we add our mayonnaise or cheese yet or not yet?
I'd say not yet. Let it keep going.
Okay.
I think right now we're ready to go and slice limes.
Join me on my cutting board. It's fun. I've got my lime ready to rock and roll over here. I've got one of these handy dandy little juicer guys, which works really well. In your recipe, you also have avocado. What are we doing with avocado?
So I was thinking maybe using the avocado to just do like garnish on top. So I actually think I'm gonna burn it off and just let it sit there for a couple minutes to cool
Okay.
down.
So it's off. I've got my avocado ready to go. You can look on the cutting board and see I got a couple of lime wedges. I've got limes cut in half to use for my juicer. And of course, I have my avocado ready to rock and roll.
We can cut the avocados now. So I
Let's do
have an avocado tool.
What is that?
You don't have one of these?
What? No. What is that?
So it's a little knife, and then it's got a thing for the pit. So instead of taking a knife and just slamming the pit in the middle, it's got like a little pit, I don't know, thumbtack
Right.
thing, like when you put it on corn on the cob. And then if you want to go and slice the avocado like this, you can use this. But today I'm just going to use the knife instead.
I didn't know it existed, but now I do know. So we're cutting in half, right?
Yep. So we're going to cut it in half and then take out the pit.
Right. So I just get my knife down to the pit. I roll the avocado, not the knife, on the board. Then I take it and I'll just twist it in half like this. And then, like Megan was saying, I take the knife and just tap it into the pit and twist, and it pops right out.
So we're going to want to try and take it out of the skin as carefully as possible.
So the easiest way to do that, guys, is to take a spoon like this and just push it into the side of the avocado and go around the edges. You can see, right? Look at that, falling around on the edges, and look at that, boom, avocado comes right out. You see that? And then we're gonna cut these just for a garnish, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna slice mine just nice and thin here. Small thin pieces that I'll place on top. The next spot in the recipe is to put the cheese into the corn. Is that right?
Correct.
So I've got my corn here. It looks nice. I'm gonna add some of this cheese to it now, and I'm probably gonna add about half a cup or so.
Around there. Yeah.
Let's do 3/4 of a cup. Come on, let's live a little bit in life, right? Look at that. And that cheese is gonna add a beautiful saltiness to it, a savoriness to the back of your mouth. Look at that. Look how it mixes in there nicely.
That's beautiful.
I'm excited about this.
I'm going to mix it in the mixing bowl, and then I'm going to transfer it to a prettier serving bowl.
So we're gonna add a little lime juice, I'm guessing here, salt, and the mayo. Is that right?
Correct. So I'll start out with the mayo, and then I'll just add in the lime juice.
2 to 3 tablespoons of mayo.
I put 3 heaping tablespoons in.
So I'm gonna measure mine out very, very exact here. Here we go. Let's see. That's 1. There's 2. Let's go one more. That's 3. There we go. And then we hit it with the lime juice as well, right?
Yep, correct.
My lime, I'm just gonna pop it in my little squeezer. And you're doing the juice of a whole lime, right?
Yes, one whole entire lime in there. I have not added the mayo yet. So I'm going to do that now.
Food should be fun. Take your time with it. Have fun with it. Mix things up. Do what makes you happy. Find things that make your family happy, and that's what you want to cook in the kitchen. I want to taste this. Is that weird? Wow. The tang is remarkable.
That's what I like.
That cheese adds the tang, but that lime juice really comes through. But the savoriness that's left in here from the mayo, wow. You can serve this cold or room temperature, which is fantastic. I'm going to pop mine in a hot oven just for a minute or two here to try to get that cheese some creaminess on it. This is a great recipe, you guys. I'm telling you. As a dip for a party, as a topper for, like we said before, burgers. I would even, for a great like late summer, fall, like grilling a steak outside, I would put this on top of that steak as well. It would be delicious. It's going to kill it. I'm telling you. I'm going to take mine out of the oven here and see where we are. But my oven's super hot, so it should be just about ready. Oh yeah, this looks great. I'm loving this already.
That looks beautiful.
Here's mine out, right? Just got a little browning on it. I'm going to take a little bit of this avocado we sliced. And I'm just going to slowly start to fan it out. So I've got that on there, my avocados. I'm going to take a little bit of this chili powder. Just do a light sprinkle on top. There we go. Pinch of salt right here. And I'm going to hit mine as well. A little squeeze of lime. And I'm going to put a couple little lime wedges right there with it. And then hopefully we'll get approval from our new friend Megan. That's what I'm thinking, Megan. What do you think? On the table.
I love it.
This recipe is fantastic. And the recipe will be available on the website. You can check it out there as well. It makes me want to dance. That's how good it is. You know, the avocado adds nice freshness to it and the brightness from the lime, finishing it off. Fantastic.
So I'm going to put a little finishing touch of some edible glitter on top just because that's me.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks beautiful. It's so sparkly. Look at that. Elote corn salad from our friend Megan. You're the best. This is so fun. I'm so glad we got the chance to do this together.
I'm really glad too. It was a lot of fun.
Check Seasoned out Thursdays at 3 and 11 on Connecticut Public Radio and, of course, on iTunes. Make sure you check it out there. I'm at Chef Plum on Instagram. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the kitchen. Keep cooking. Take care of each other.